Morning, everybody. This is gonna be fun because I was waiting for one of these. I'm still waiting to figure out which ones I'm missing because I pushed the mute button. But if I remember correctly, the next ghosty is gonna be a fun one. Not for me, because I don't like it. Or do I? No, I don't. Because the next one is literally Spider Lady. What the fuck's that? Spider Lady. I don't like spiders, so let's see how this works. The Jorōgumo. There's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh playing card called Jorōgumo, which actually, if I remember correctly, it says something about you have to, I don't know, either you have to pay something, either pay a card or life points or flip a coin for its attack, but it's a crazy monster. It's creepy. Anyway, but Jorōgumo, it basically translates to entangling bride, alternating. Well, I'm not really sure I'm allowed to say this because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you're gonna get demonetized. I don't have money to get from this anyway, so who cares now? But it basically means horse spider. Basically, it's basically saying spider woman. What? Yeah. Except the Jorōgumo was actually just a pure spider. It didn't show up as something else and turn into a spider. Anyway, where does this live at? Cities, towns, rural areas, forests, and caves. And its diet is young, virile, how is this even pronounced? Pronoun. O-U-N-C-E. I know it's virility or wait, huh? Is it virile? Is it literally pronounced that way?
Virile.
Virile, yeah. Oh.
Virile.
Wait, what?
Virile.
Oh, in UK they pronounce it as virile, and US
Virile.
Virile. Viro. I hate it when you have to pronounce it different ways. That's why sometimes having different languages is very weird.
Virile.
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 Very.
Anyway. So, virile men, basically it means, actually it says what it means. Yeah, young men having the power of having fun with stuff. Anyway, that's what they eat. Yum yum. Anyway. The thing is, actually, this character, I think I made this character in a novel. Yeah, I think I did, but I don't know if I wrote it well enough. But she's not really in the yokai novel I wrote too much. She pops up a little bit. But she's supposed to, quote, be, in my story, she's basically a kind of forced to work with this. It's a spider, not her, like she could transform into a spider, like she's a spider lady, but a pure spider, and she didn't like that guy either. She hates that guy more than she hates humans. But the point is, she's in there a little bit. Anyway, so in Japan, some spiders are known to possess supernatural powers. I've heard that before. Religion and spiritual worlds, different animals do have it. One of these is the Jorōgumo, known as in Japan as the Golden Orb Weaver. I think I know what those things are. I'm gonna be frightened when I see it, aren't I? Yep, I don't like it. Go away, go away, go away. Nephila, also known as Nephila. It's basically a golden orb spider. Hate those things. Fuck off. Even just a picture of it makes me want to shoot myself. Anyway, the Jorōgumo is the most well-known of the arachnid yokai. Yeah, and found all over Japan except the North Island of Hokkaido. It's not in Hokkaido. Their body size average from 2 to 3 centimeters long, but can grow much larger. Don't like that. Some are massive enough to catch and eat birds. When you get that big, that's when I say you're not a spider, you're a monster. I hate bugs like that. Renowned for their size, their vividity, bright full colors, which is yellow. That's why it's called the golden. Gold orb spider. Long, strong webs they weave. The beautiful Jorōgumo also has is famous for the cruel destruction they wreak on young men, written with modern kanji. Their names, right here. Modern kanji. What, did these creatures not pop up earlier? It translates to entangling bride. However, these characters were much added later to cover up the original meaning, which meant just horse spider. Yeah. Behavior. They basically live solidarity both as spiders and as yokai. When the weaver reaches 400 years old, that's when it reaches its magical powers and begins to feed on human prey. Jorōgumo make their nest in caves, forests, and empty houses, right? Possessing a cunning intelligence and a cold heart. They see humans as as nothing more than insects to feed on. Oh. I didn't write it well enough for me to actually write the character well enough. I changed the character around a bit, which is not really good. Well, anyway. If anyone wishes to try to find the book and read it, I can link the where I published that down there, if anyone wants to. Anyway, they're skillful deceivers and powerful shapeshifters, usually appearing as a young, sexy, beautiful woman. That's why they call them that. Their favorite prey is the young, handsome man looking for love or other favors. Oh. You mean like me, who's lonely and alone and have nobody but nobody? The question is, would I rather be eaten by a spider, or, which is one of my biggest fears, or live a long life alone and then eventually become homeless and then jobless and lifeless? I don't know which one is worse. Anyway, so when a Jorōgumo spots a man she desires, she lures him into her own home with promises of affection. See, that's the thing. They always have these stories where these women, the reason why a lot of men don't trust women is because they have these stories like this, where the woman lures you into these homes and says, look at my body, I can give you this, I can do that, and then they lure them in with hypnosis, and then boom, monster, dead. And then the reason why women don't, what did I say earlier? They don't respect and they don't trust men is because there are these stories where men are these monsters, like these giant, ruthless, muscle-down things, and they just strike and attack the women, and then all the women are fearful of the men. It's because of these old ancient stories that are passed down in Japan, in Africa, in England. They talk about this. So there's always something. Anyway, he is never seen again. Ew. Jorōgumo spins silk thread so strong to ensnare these grown men they don't escape. They also have powerful venom that will weakly slowly can't speak. They can slowly weaken a man daily. There we go. Allowing the I can't read anymore. Maybe I should just quit my own life. Allowing the spider to savor her victim's long and painful death. I don't want to speak like that, like a robot. They can control others, lesser spiders, even employing fire-breathing spiders. What the fuck? That was new. Like I said, I didn't really read this. I just wanted to put the Jorōgumo in my story. Fire-breathing spiders. That's a new one. I love this now. That is so hilarious. Anyway, let's continue. That was different. Didn't expect that. To burn down houses of any suspicious visitors. They are skillful predators, of course, that they can operate like this for years and years, even in the middle of busy cities, piling up hundreds. Ew. They can pile up hundreds of bodies? How do they do that? Wait, does it say yearly? Each year. They can, even in busy cities, and busy cities are actually, that's the thing, they think that if you see something, boom. No. Busy cities are one of the most logical places to hide in because there's more people in it. New York, Hollywood, California, Miami, Dallas, Fort Worth, big cities with hundreds of thousands of people living there. If that's I don't know why, but it's like, oh, one person went missing. It's sad, but we have 100,000 people in the town. But if Jorōgumo was in a small village, maybe there might be something that people would be able to handle or be able to find out. But there's not really much about this, saying about how much weaknesses it has or any actual origin story. That's the other one. That thing I put in my story too. It's her. It's fucking her. Oh well, I'm dead. With the spider guy or spider lady. So us who have arachnophobia, we would most likely either die before we see her full spider form, or know what's going on and then get the fuck out of there before it, because people with arachnophobia does not want to be even more close to it because for some reason, they don't like it. And for some reason, spiders have fur on them. They have hairs. They're not bald. They have fur. Oh well. So, now, at least this isn't Australian spiders. Ooh, that could be something that someone could make a small story about, or just have a picture of a giant spider in Australia fighting against a Jorōgumo. I would want to see that. Who would I vote for? I don't know. If anyone made it down here, tell me down in the description or down in the comments, who would you want to see win? Jorōgumo fight against an Australian giant spider. Fire breathing spiders. That's good.